What is up, my Bodyweight Warriors, and welcome back to another video. Today is day number 3 of this at-home workout series. We're going to be doing another full body strength routine, this time focused around isometrics. If you want to check out the prior 2 videos in this series, days 1 and 2, they'll be linked in the playlist in the description down below. You can also grab it on my app for free, Tribe, if you want to use it there, or the follow along here. Whichever way you prefer to go, let's jump into this routine. As of the first strength routine, the actual workout starts at this time, available on screen now. I just need to briefly go through some sort of setup you're going to need to perform this routine effectively. First of all, you're going to need a couple of chairs. We're going to be using this in the first part of today's session to get a better stimulus. You're also going to need a wall, ideally, or equally you can use a sofa or something heavy that's going to weigh down your feet. You're also going to want some way of performing a pulling movement. So as we went over in the first video, you can use a table, you can use chairs to perform this. If you have a door frame pull-up bar, that is by far the best option. We're going to be going for that one. I'm going to be using some base blocks, which are in the corner of this video and you'll see later on. But that's basically it for the equipment. You're not going to need anything else. You're just going to need yourself. All of the exercises are going to take 30 seconds rest between, and then we're going to take 90 seconds between rounds or sets. And we're going to do 3 rounds in this video just for the sake of time. If you want to do 4 or 5 rounds, that is up to you. Pause the video at the end of it, keep doing more, and then come back for the second group. First of all, we're going to kick things off by warming up in the same way that we did beforehand. We're just going to start off by warming up the wrist because we're going to take a little bit of a focus on prepping for handstand in today's routine. Handstand is a great thing that you can do whilst you're at home because you only need a floor space. That's all you need to do handstands, maybe a wall as well. We're going to start with some just wrist clock walk. So we're just going to start walking round in circles on our wrists. Nothing too strenuous. We just want to start putting more weight on our wrists the more we get into this. We're just going to walk around those 90-degree intervals, gradually loading up more and more weight onto them. Come all the way around to fully internally rotated, hang out here for a second, and then we can go back to externally rotated as well. After we've done that, we can warm up with some first knuckle push-ups. So you're going to bring your hands in front of you, then you're going to push up onto that first knuckle, expect hissing clicking, lower back down slowly. Just going to do 10 of those. Here we're looking for just the forearm to be doing the work, so we want to feel it, and we're also going to feel a little bit of a stretch over the fingers and wrist. After we've done these 10, we're just going to work on warming up the shoulders, so we're just going to do some push-ups, and then we can prep for the full session. So again, this is a warm-up, so it should be super easy. If push-ups are hard for you, do the push-ups on your knees. Push-ups easy, we can just do normal push-ups. We're just going to do 10 of them standard, keeping the elbows close, and then we'll move on to the next one. While you're in this push-up position, at the end of the last rep, we're just going to do some presses into downward dog. So we're going to come from that plank position, just going to press up to downward dog. All we're doing here is we're trying to open up the shoulders a little bit. It's in preparation for the first group of exercises. Perfect. One more. So we're going to do 5 of these in total. And then what we're going to do is we're going to swap round into a reverse plank position. We're going to bend the knees. Just going to do some of those tabletop lifts again. So lifting the chest up, squeezing the glutes, lifting the hips up. Come back down to that original start position. So just like Monday's workout, the day 1 workout, this routine is going to be focused around 3 exercises grouped together and 2 of those groups. We're going to be taking an isometric bias in today's workout, which means we're going to be doing sort of either pauses or holds with pretty minimal amount of reps. So you just need to try to make the hold hard, basically. Pretty much all the holds are going to be between 20 and 40 seconds, so it's a decent amount of time. We just need to make it hard. So let's do one more of these. I think we just need to open up these shoulders, get some of the back muscles working as well. And then we can jump into the first grouping of exercises. Just like the first workout, this is going to be split into 2 groups of 3 exercises. For the first group, you're going to need the chairs and you're going to need a wall / the sofa, some way to pin your feet down to perform the exercises. For the second group, you're going to need that ability to perform a pulling, a rowing movement, or a chin up. We're going to start off with the Pike handstand hold. We're going to hold this one for 30 to 40 seconds. I will put a timer on the screen and I'll leave it for the full 40 seconds. If you want to do less, if you struggle, that is fine. We're going to come with our feet onto the chairs and then we're trying to get our hips and our shoulders and our hands all in one line. So we're looking for a line going from here all the way up as much as possible. The more we lean forward and bring the weight off the feet, the harder this is going to become. So when we're doing this one, I want you to think about pushing as far away from the floor as you can. So we're going to do it 30 to 45 seconds hold. Get ready, get your feet up and shift onto those shoulders, push up as tall as you can. I'm just going to hold this position. You should feel that your core is working as well, pulling in. That's 10 seconds done. Should feel the traps burning just around the top of the neck. That is 25 seconds done. If you feel yourself tiring over this set, just put more weight onto the feet. 35, another 5 seconds. And that is our first set done. You should feel those traps firing, you should feel the shoulders firing. Potentially if you feel a bit of strain on the wrist, you can try turning them out slightly. We're going to take 30 seconds rest, and the next drill we're going to do is a static hamstring curl. So for this one, it's like a normal natural hamstring curl. I would have the feet anchored. I'm going to anchor my feet against the wall. So this is going to provide my resistance. If you want, you can tuck them underneath a sofa. And from here, we're going to squeeze the glutes and try to lean as far forward as we can whilst maintaining that position. When you lean forward, you're going to feel the hamstrings start to fire as the feet are still locked down. Get on your wall, get your sofa to lock your feet down. Come forward, squeeze those glutes and lean as far forward as you can. If you feel some discomfort on the knees, feel free to put some cushions underneath them. So we're now 10 seconds in. This one should be kind of challenging. The further forward you lean, the harder it's going to get. Really focus about squeezing those glutes and then trying to pull the heels up, and that's going to contract the hamstrings. So we're on 30 seconds, another 10 seconds now. You should feel those hamstrings really firing, really having to work to lift you up. 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds. If that wasn't hard enough in that round, try to lean further forward on the next round. The third and final drill, you're going to need your chairs again. This time, we're going to want to have them a little bit further apart, just so we can, just outside shoulder width, and we're going to perform just a support position hold. You're going to hold it for 30 to 40 seconds. If that's too easy, you can perform this in a tuck position. So again, we're going to take 5 more seconds rest. We're going to take a little bit more rest on this first round so you can figure things out, and then we can jump into it properly. So during this one, you're going to want to push down as hard as you can. Try to push the shoulders down. Keep the hips in line with the hands. That's 10 seconds. Try to keep that chest up. 20 seconds. Seconds. Another 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. that is the first round done. As I said, that isometric kind of style of training. So we've got that first static hold, the pike handstand hold. We've got the hamstring curl, which is a little bit weird to figure out, but if you can get it locked in, especially if the sofa makes things easier, a wall also works. And then the support holds. Use this first round just to decide whether or not that was hard. If it wasn't hard, we need to make things harder. That's the key. That's the key to getting the most out of these sessions that I'm putting out. Each of the sets, we need to be pushing ourselves, not just because the rest is short, but because the exercise is hard. We've got another 45 seconds of rest before we jump back into those pike handstands. Just chill out, as I said, scroll for Instagram, do whatever it is that you want to do, and then we can go back to suffering. If you have any questions about this routine, by the way, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you just enjoyed these videos, if you're enjoying this week-long one video every single day, hit that thumbs up button and support the channel, support that YouTube algorithm. Right, we need another 5 seconds or so, and then we're going to jump back into those pike handstands. Remember, if it wasn't hard last time, make it hard this time. Hop those feet up, walk the hands in, try to get those hips feeling like they're on top of the shoulders. I'm just going to hold, pushing up nice and tall away from the floor. There's 15 seconds. 15 seconds. It's 30. Keep pushing. 40 seconds. I'm going to take that 30 seconds of rest. If you need to, make sure you can get those set up for that hamstring curl that we're going to do in a second. This first exercise, if you're not used to doing some handstands or doing something of that kind, might be kind of tough on the traps. That is perfect. So we're going to take another 10 seconds of rest, and then we're going to get ourselves into that hamstring curl. So really feel like you can lock. So we're going to go, lock in those hips, squeeze those glutes, lean as far forward with the hips as you can. Really press those feet into the wall, feel those hamstrings working. That's 15 seconds. Seconds. Feel those hamstrings. Keep those glutes squeezed as well. And that is 40 seconds. Get those chairs again. And go to that isometric position. That support hold. If the standard was too easy for you last time in that straight body position, just start to tuck the knees in slightly. Got another 10 seconds or so just to rest. And we're gonna lift up. Remember, pushing down as hard as you can. That's 15. That's 30. Oh, a few more seconds. 40 seconds. All right, another 90 seconds of rest. Put those chairs back. then jump back in. This one feels a little bit less physically demanding than the reps, but it still has a really good training response. And it's nice to mix in some isometric work with some just standard conditioning rep work as well. So about another, I want to say 30 seconds left. Right, another 10 seconds, and then we're going to go into the final round of these first 3 exercises. So remember, hop the feet up, push nice and tall through those shoulders. If it was easy last time, shift some weight off the feet. All right, push up, let's go. It should feel like these feet are super light on the chairs. 15 seconds gone. Keep pushing up, pulling those hips over. It's 30 seconds. Number 5. Nice. Shoulders are feeling good. Have a 30 seconds rest and those hamstring curls. Another 20 seconds or so. All right, another 5 seconds. And hop back up for the final set of this. Squeeze those glutes, lean as far forward as you can. It's 15 gone. Another 10. Might start to feel things start to cramp. That's what we're after. I'm done. 40 seconds. And we'll move those chairs about. Gonna have that final set now. And that is it for this first group of exercises. Let's have a 10-15 seconds rest. Try to tuck the legs up for this one. Even if you can just tuck the legs for the first 5 or 10 seconds, then you have to get it straight. That one works as well. Let's go. Remember, push down as hard as you can. Try to push those shoulders down. 20 seconds. Keep holding. Another 10 seconds to go. Another 10 seconds. About 40 seconds. And that is the first 3 sets done. So we're done with these chairs. We now need to move on to the second group of 3 exercises. So this is when you're going to need your ability to perform a pulling exercise. So whether you're going to use a table, whether you're going to use a chin-up bar, whatever it is, the chairs. I can't do it on these chairs because they fall backwards. I'm going to put these away. I'm gonna grab these base blocks, which is what I've been using for the inside workouts. Again, moving forward the exercise. We're gonna have a minute or so of rest before we jump into the next round. So for the first 3 exercises, we're gonna need this, and then we're also gonna need a wall as well. So we're gonna perform, initially, we're gonna do a bodyweight row, just like the first group of exercises. So we can do it in 2 main positions. We can do it with the knees bent, which is the easiest way, legs straight, which is harder. And then to make it harder again, we elevate the feet, or if you have a chin-up bar, we can perform a chin-up. We're not just gonna perform reps, we're gonna do 1 to 2 reps, but we're gonna add pauses. So we're gonna do a pause at the top for 10 seconds, pause at halfway for 10 seconds, pause just before the bottom for 10 seconds. Ideally, we do 2 reps, or we can just do 1 rep if it's really hard for you for that 1 rep. So we're gonna do that 2 reps of the chin-ups with that tempo, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. So we're gonna give you another 10 seconds of rest, and then we're gonna jump into it. So get your pulling equipment ready. 2 reps if you can. If you need to make it easier on the second rep, do that. So you're gonna pull up, you're gonna pause for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna lower to that halfway. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right at the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make it slightly easier for that second rep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Almost at the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. 30 seconds of rest. We can move this one out of the way now. First, we're gonna move these out of the way. So out of the way, we're gonna do the next exercise. It's gonna be just a very simple wall sit position. So we need to be able to get into just about 90 degrees. Obviously, this is gonna be a little bit easy for some people, so we're gonna do a single leg option. So first option we're gonna do is we're gonna do single leg, but we have the second leg to assist, so we can use some weight through this leg. The hardest one is not gonna use any weights. We're gonna perform 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds per side on this one. So we're gonna take another 5 seconds of rest, and we're gonna hop in. Remember, if you have a weaker leg, start on the weak side. So just above 90 degrees, we're just gonna hold this position. 30 seconds if you can. About 10 seconds. The reason we do 30 degrees, just above 90 degrees, is that's why we're gonna get the most contraction for quad and glutes. Just another 10 more seconds if you can manage it. 2, 1, swap legs. So use that assistance if you need to. The more assistance you give with that leg, the easier this becomes. 10 seconds. 20, another 10. Three, 2, 1. Nice. We're going to take 30 seconds more rest, and then we're going to finish up. And to finish up the last exercise of this grouping, we're going to be doing a side plank, but obviously we're going to make things harder. So first progression for the side plank is going to be just the side plank position, just this position here. If that's easy, we're going to lift the leg in a bent position. If that's easy, lift the leg in the straight position. No right or wrong, just needs to be hard. 20 to 30 seconds per side again. So Go. Just 10 seconds. This one's harder than I thought. You all got another 5 seconds to get to 30. And we're going to swap around sides and do the same again. Ten seconds. Just more at 15. Again. Oh, fuck. Lost my balance. Keep holding. 5 seconds. And relax. Don't mess it up like I did. That is the first round done. 90 seconds rest now. And we're gonna jump back in. The bodyweight rows, the wall sit, obliques. Remember, take note if the first time was hard. Apparently, obliques are really hard for me. Maybe I need to work on that more. And yeah, if it wasn't, make it hard. If it was too hard, make it a little bit easier. I'm gonna take another minute's rest. Get set back up. The wall sit and the oblique side plank works really nicely to get like a 1-2 combo for the glutes, because the glutes are kind of working in the wall sit, but then they have to work extra hard, especially if you're doing that lifted leg version. Another 25 seconds of rest. Okay, 2 reps if you can this time on the bodyweight rows. If you have to take a little pause between the reps, that's fine. If you take less of an isometric pause, maybe you do 6 to 8 seconds rather than 10 seconds, also fine. Try to get those 2 reps if you can. 5 seconds, and then we jump into it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make the second rep a little bit easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is done. That was tough. Almost tough because the set is so long, the fingers start having to work more than the hands. Move that away, get ready for those wall sits. Take another 20 seconds of rest, and then we jump into those wall sits. Remember, if both legs feel similar sort of strength, start on the opposite side to the one you started last time. Same applies to the side plank. Another 5 seconds, and then we'll jump into it. Remember, slide down just above 90 degrees and hold. That's 10 seconds. Keep holding. Remember, 20 to 30 seconds on each side of this one. It's 20. Another 10 if you can. Push yourself. 3, 2, 1. Swap legs. That's 10 seconds. 20. Keep going, hit that 30 if you can. 3, 2, 1. Done. Now we move on to the side plank. If you can. Remember what was hard for you last time? Apparently the whole thing was hard for me last time. I'm gonna start on my right side. And then now we're gonna lift and hold 20 to 30 seconds per side. Try and really arch through that. Feel the glute squeeze as well in this one. Try to push the hips slightly forward. It's been 15 seconds. Twenty. Another 10. 3, 2, 1. Swap sides. Push those hips forward, squeeze those glutes. It's 10. 20. Another 10 if you can. Three, 2, 1. That is set number 2. I'm gonna go back to that 90 seconds of rest. Just keep chilling. This is the last long rest. So you've got the final set coming up. So grab yourself some water, grab yourself whatever you need to. Another 45 seconds. These workouts always knacker me more than I plan that they should. Especially because I have to try and talk in between. It makes it hard to catch your breath. So another 10 seconds, and then we'll jump into the rows. Get yourself ready for those pulling movements. Last one, really try to push yourself on this final set. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make it a little bit easier. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Set done. 30 seconds of rest. Take that rest. Another 15 seconds or so. Really try and push it for that 30 seconds on this each leg if you haven't quite made it already yet. And if it's too easy, get some weights, put the weights on your legs. Get a sister, a daughter, a mother, somebody to sit on your legs. All right, let's go. First side. That is 10 seconds done. It's the last set, remember. Another 20, 10 more. 2 and 1. Swap sides. That's 10. 20. Another 10, last one. 3, 2, 1. Done. 30 seconds. Now we got those oblique crunches. Another 20 seconds rest, and then we're gonna go. All right, 3, 2. Remember, squeeze those glutes hard, push those hips, arch that inside of the spine here. 10 seconds. That's 20. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, swap sides. Last one, 30 seconds. Squeeze those glutes. That's 10. That is 20. 3, 2, 1. That is 3 sets done, and basically the routine. As I said before, this can be done for 3, 4, or 5 rounds for each of those groups of 3, so pause the video, do more if you want to. Otherwise, this is plenty to get you going, especially 3 days per week. Make sure as you're doing this, you're modifying any of the exercises so they're gonna be challenging to you. That is the most important thing. If you wanna check out the other videos in this series so far, day 1 and day 2, the strength workout, the dynamic flexibility workout, they'll be linked in the description down below. Whilst down here, of course, hit that thumbs up button, support the channel, support that YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment if you have any questions in the comment section down below. And to not miss out on any more of these future at-home follow-along content, hit that subscribe button. But that's basically been it for today, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode tomorrow. Have a strong one, and peace.